Hello everyone, hope how you doing? Sorry the review's taken a bit of a while. I've been quite ill recently, and my throat's a bit off, so my brain's a bit cloudy, and I've just recovered. Anyway, this is going. I was going to just do a review on the Artisan Zero, but I've decided to compare it to the GSR as I think it's kind of a sensible thing to do, really, because they're both very similar. So what I've done really, I started off by playing a few games on both, but I'd like to talk about something before my first experience on the Artisan Zero, which is as you can see, it's back on the desk. It's back. Well, I say back on the desk because I did put it back inside here, and I did give up on the Artisan, and I gave up on it for about a week actually, and for a reason that I couldn't get used to it. And do you know what else I went and did as well while we're at it? I brought another Zowie GSR, a brand new one, and as you can see, the Zowie GSR is now in this box. That's because I decided to give the Artisan another try. For a very good reason, actually. And I'm glad I did. But when I decided to give it another try, I gave up on it because I couldn't get used to it. It's a bit faster. It's a bit faster than the GSR, but not too much faster. And I thought to myself, I could get used to it. I thought to myself, I didn't give the Artisan a fair chance. So I'm glad I did. Anyway, let me read this to you. I played 5 games on each, and they're both very similar. First one I'm going to read to you. I've written the KD down, the headshots, the win. Anyway, the Artisan, I played 5 games on this. First match was, I got 13 kills, 2 deaths, and 12% headshot. That match was a win. Second match on the Artisan was 19 kills, 11 deaths, 21% headshot. Match win. Third match was 22 kills, 22 deaths, 10% headshot. Match win. Fourth match was 20 kills, 16 deaths, 17% headshot. Match loss. Last and final one was 13-13, 10% headshot. Match win. Right. So the GSR, 14-7, 14% headshot. Match loss. 15-6, 17% headshot. Match loss. 20-20, 10% headshot. Match win. 21-14, 19% headshot. Match loss. 16-9, 10% headshot. Match loss. So as you can see, the stats are very similar, but I wouldn't take into account that it's match win or match loss because that's not the Mousepad's fault either. So they're both quite identical, really, as you can see. And I had a lot of mixed feelings when it came to the Artisan because it was very difficult for me to understand the tracking, how the tracking worked, and everything else like that. And because I was so used to the Zowie, because Zowie is much slower and easier to stop. The Artisan wasn't like that for me with the first experience. Get this out of the way. So yeah, it wasn't like that from first experience. So I didn't like it, and I threw it back in the box, and it was in the box for a week. And I took it back out to try it again, just to see how. Oh, sorry, my brain's so cloudy because I still feel a bit terrible. just to see how it works, and it's been working quite well recently these past few days for me. I've enjoyed my games on this. I've been stopping, not having a problem making headshots, not having a problem tracking, nothing like that. And it's the same with the Zowie. There's no problem with it, no problem with the tracking, no problem with the headshots, nothing like that. But one thing I'd like to talk about is dust and hair. I've written it down here, things that I want to talk about. Dust and hair. I keep my place very, very clean, very tidy. I'll have a clean up on here before I play the game or anything. I'll even wipe the mouse pads down. I don't know, I guess I'm weird like that. But this, it does get dust and hair trapped in, and I'm not sure. You can pull it out, yeah. But if you get yourself a lint roller, I think it might clean up. But it doesn't affect the tracking either. With the Zowie, it doesn't really collect anything like that. You can put a nozzle on the Uber and just and clean anything that's on there. That's what I normally do. And yeah, so it is a bit of a magnet. It's a bit of a magnet when it comes to dust and things like that, but it doesn't affect it in any way. Right, I want to talk basically about the tracking. GSR is 100% slower. I mean, I don't mean 100% slower, sorry. My brain's just saying things it shouldn't be. GSR is a bit muddy. This is muddy and a bit like it's on ice as well, a little. And I think that's kind of a good thing once you get used to it, because micro adjustments make it a bit easier on the Zowie to move that inch up onto the head. If people like would you say head glitching or anything like that? But the GSR is perfect for Counter-Strike, perfect for Valorant, and I think the Zowie, if you just want to jump straight from the Zowie and play like Fortnite or Apex Legends straight onto this, it would be perfect to jump on the Artisan Zero. However, once you get used to it, it's a perfect mouse mat for Counter-Strike and for Valorant as well. It's I've been doing really well with it, and I think I've actually just become to make it my main mouse pad. For that reason, because I've done very well. Micro adjustments on this mouse pad is much easier. Micro adjustments on the Zowie can be a bit muddy sometimes. The base of the pads, right? The base of these pads, I'm gonna rate them both out of 10 now, actually, right? So build quality 10 out of 10 for the Artisan. For the Artisan, gets a nice 10 out of 10. Build quality for the Zowie GSR, 7 out of 10. The base on the bottom, 10 out of 10 for the Zowie. I mean, not Zowie, sorry, Zero. For the Zowie, 5 out of 10. Because I've played games before where it's moved and I've had to place it back in place. This never had a problem. I did read on Reddit that someone couldn't get the mouse mat to stick, but if you get yourself a microfiber cloth and you damp it and then just wipe the bottom down and then put it down, the Artisan Zero, it's not going to budge. It's going to stick down like glue. It's really good. It's really good if you do that. I don't really need to do that because it sticks on this table, no problem. What else? Wear and tear. I've been playing on it for a good 2 weeks now, I think, without no break. Wear and tear on this, it's still in good shape. If I get a lint roller, it will just take the microfiber bits that are getting stuck inside and clean it up. This is my old one here, my old GSR. It's like all the edges are fraying and stuff, and I think I had it about 6 months, and I looked after it. I did, but it it's frays and it wears off quick and easy, and so wear and tear, I'm gonna give the Zowie GSR probably 4.5. I'm gonna give this another 10 because it does wear down quick. But if Artisan could make a slower mousepad than this, then that would be great. That, you know, if they could make the Zowie with their build quality, that they got themselves a winner for most people. But for me, I've gotten used to the Artisan now. It's become my main mousepad. I don't have a problem with tracking, I don't have a problem with micro adjustments, and I don't have a problem stopping anymore because I'm used to it now. I can do all those things without even thinking about it. But when I first played on the mousepad, I had to think about it. What else? That's it really. I think I've covered everything because the tracking, that's all I have to say about it. At first, if I would have made this video 2 weeks ago, I would have said don't buy it. I would have said don't buy it because it's terrible. It's terrible to stop your mouse. But I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I give it another try because my opinion's changed. It's just, it really has. It's changed so much. I enjoy this mousepad. If you want to go from a Zowie to this, you might not enjoy the movement, but once you get used to it, you will enjoy it. You will enjoy it. I very rarely miss on this mousepad, and I very rarely missed on this. I'm probably playing just as good on the Artisan than I am on the Zowie now. I'm just as good, if not probably a little bit better, because I'm making headshots a bit easier. It's a comfortable mousepad. It really is a comfortable mousepad. It's very soft. Then the build quality is incredible. It'll probably last over a year. That's all I can say really about it. Just, I know most people, if they're coming from a Zowie GSR, they're gonna struggle to get used to it. But if you give it that chance, you'll be happy you did. I'm happy I did. Like I said, if I was making this video a week ago, I would be telling you not to buy it. But because I've given it a second chance, I think if you do buy it and you do give it a chance, you'll be happy you did. You'll be really happy you did. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. If you do enjoy the video, please subscribe, give it a like or whatever, or a dislike. I don't mind. If you've got anything, because my mind is so cloudy today, so I feel ill. I feel poorly. So if there's any questions, pop them down below in the comments. I will answer them to the best of my ability. And because I might have left something out that you might want to know about, and I will comment on them and let you know my thoughts or anything. But this is all I've got to say really. Is a mousepad. It's a very good mousepad. They both are, but one outshines the other when it comes to quality. And I even do think the tracking is a tiny little bit better on the Artisan, a tiny little bit better for micro adjustments. And this one on Amazon, Zowie GSR, £25. If you don't want to spend the money for an Artisan, I got mine for £50 from their main website. But if you do spend that extra 25 to get this, you will enjoy it. You'll feel the benefits of it, and it's got a long duration, and this will last a long time. The Japanese have really worked hard to make this mousepad in like the quality and everything. You can tell they've put their heart and soul into making this. Anyway, don't want to keep you any more longer. Thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a nice day. Bye.